What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you 3 tips for those beginners that have never worked out before, people that want to get into working out but just don't know where to start. Now I've been lifting for quite a few years now. If I could do it all over again, I would definitely follow these tips because I'd be much farther along if I did that. Because I was in high school, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no knowledge on the subject. I was just kind of on my own, and now obviously I know so much more, so I'm going to share what I know with you guys. So hopefully some of you out there that are a little hesitant about starting to work out will be a little more confident to be able to start after watching this video. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you like, and let's jump into those tips. So these 3 tips that I picked, in my opinion, are the best way to get started with working out. It's really hard to know where to start, know what to do, and how to see the bigger picture of how progress is actually going to be made. Because when you're starting out, you're not lifting a lot of weight, you kind of feel scrawny compared to some people in the gym, not as fit, but everybody's got to start somewhere, and that's why I'm making this video, so it's helpful for you guys who want to start out. So tip number 1 is to set goals for yourself. When I set a goal for myself, whether that be to hit a new PR or to lose a certain amount of weight, it is so much more motivating than just lifting to lift. First off, I have something that I'm aiming for, so I'm already motivated to try to hit this goal of mine. And it's kind of a good way to track your progress. If you're trying to hit something, then you're going to be slowly keeping up on the progress to make sure that you're still working towards that goal. If you don't have a goal set, like what's the point of really lifting? It's kind of dumb to work out just to work out. If there's no end goal, what's the point? Most people don't do things just to do them. You do them to either try to get better at something, to try to achieve a certain thing. So try to set goals for yourself right when you're starting out, whether it be super simple, like start working out 2 days a week. Or if you know a little bit about working out, try to maybe set some PRs for yourself. Whatever you do, just set goals, then just to blindly go into it. Tip number 2, consistency is key. So when you're first starting out, some people see a lot of gains right away because their body's not used to lifting weights, so you're gonna see some changes right away. Some people won't see any changes at all. But consistency is going to make sure that you guys are actually going to see progress over the long term. When I first started working out back in high school, it was a very inconsistent lift for me. Some weeks I would work out 5 days a week after practice every day. Some weeks I would only work out 2 days depending on what kind of workout it was, who I was riding home with. If I could attribute one thing to the amount of gains that I've made over the years, it's definitely consistency. When I was in college and I had that same schedule for a full semester, I made sure to lift 4 to 5 days a week, pretty much the same amount. I had a schedule of lifting every single week, and it was the same the whole semester because my schedule didn't change. My class schedule was the same. I usually didn't have plans during the week, so I made sure to get my lift in. And I saw the best results when I was lifting consistently all semester, every week, and not taking weeks off. There were days here and there when I would skip or I couldn't fit a workout in, but for the most part, I tried to work out every single week. Some of you may be thinking, well, it's gonna be really hard to be consistent with my schedule, or I don't really know what I'm doing, so my confidence is gonna be low, so how can I be consistent if I don't have confidence, or if I don't have confidence or motivation? 2 big ways that you can use to stay consistent is 1, work out with a friend. If you have someone else trying to hold you accountable and you holding them accountable, it's going to be a lot easier to stay consistent. During a certain period in college, I worked out with a friend, and right when we got done with class, we met up at the gym and we got our lift in together. That was an easy way to be consistent, and we also pushed ourselves during the workout. It was kind of a competition between the two, so it was a little bit extra motivation, and it was a great way to stay consistent. The second way to stay consistent is to make it a part of your schedule. Don't say, oh, I have to lift today, I'm gonna try to fit in lifting. Try to build it into your schedule so nothing else can fill up that time slot that you would normally use as working out. If you're gonna work out from 4 to 5, build that into your schedule so that any other plans that come up cannot take over that 4 to 5 slot. So if you're working a job, you can't schedule things during that job because you can't miss the job. So as you schedule a workout, say 4 to 5 right after you get done with work, and build it into your schedule, then you won't be in the mindset to plan things during that 4 to 5 slot, and you'll always have time to work out. That's how I did it in college. That's how I'm doing it right now when I'm working. I just make sure that it's built in. I'm not gonna plan anything during that workout slot. I'm gonna make sure that I get my lift in every single week. And the third tip for all you beginners out there is just to start simple. Don't go right into CrossFit if you've never lifted before. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna be discouraged when you don't see the progress that you wanna see right away, and it's really not gonna be fun for you. You gotta make sure that you're doing things that are simple, but yet are fun and keep you motivated to wanna keep going. Whether that be if you just start running, That's a great way for someone to start getting in shape, is to just start running. If you want to take it a step further and you want to get a gym membership, that's another great way to get started. There's so many machines out there that pretty much show you how to do the workout, and if you use the machine correctly, you're not going to get hurt. That's the way machines are set up, for you to do a certain movement, and it doesn't leave much room for error. If you're going to be doing things like benching or squatting, just make sure you start with lightweight. Don't go too heavy right away. Make sure your form is down before you start using heavier weights. Just try to make it as simple as possible until you feel comfortable working into more advanced things. This is going to be the best way to keep you motivated, where you're eventually going to get stronger and you're going to be able to add more weight, do different exercises that you wouldn't normally do, and you're going to start seeing progress. So those are my 3 main tips for beginners who want to start working out, who don't know where to start, and who want to start seeing progress and making themselves better. There's plenty of other tips out there for getting started with working out. If you guys are beginners and you have more questions, or you want more tips from me, just comment below and I'll be sure to answer any questions you guys have, because it can be intimidating for a lot of people, but if you have a plan set and you just worry about improving yourself, things will be easy to get started. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.